hop into the video, and this is kind of like tips and tricks a little bit before you get the job and like after you get the job. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it. So the first tip that I want to give y'all is after you done got hired and you done went through training, don't get too drunk at the club. This goes for bottle girls, this goes for dancers. You need to still understand that you are working, and I've seen a lot of girls get carried away with taking shots at their tables. 1 or 2 shots, you know, with your table is fine, and you know, they like that when you take shots with them and you party with them, this and that. But you have to understand that you are at work, and I've seen plenty of girls get too lit, they can't take care of their tables. It's a whole thing. So at my club, it's really like if you take a shot, you get fired. But you know, if you can take a shot, you handle your liquor, and you still handle your sections, then you're good. There's no problems. But I've definitely seen girls get way too lit and they can't maintain their sections, and you know, their tables are complaining. And yeah, so don't get too lit at the club. Keep it cute, and make sure you're working and not getting too caught up in the party life, because that's still your job. So yeah, another thing is if you have a drink, because you are in a club, don't get too comfortable. If you have a drink and you set it down, don't go back to that drink. 9 times out of 10 at the club, drinks are free. At my club, you know what I'm saying, juice or Red Bull, whatever, is free. So if you sit it down like it's an open cup and it's somewhere that customers are at or whatever, then don't drink from that cup again. Also, if you can help it, don't take your stuff inside, because people be stealing, people be broke, and they be trying to go through bags and stealing stuff. And I feel like that's every establishment. I kind of have experienced a little sprinkle of that at every single place that I've worked. I've personally never got my stuff stolen because I don't really like take stuff into work. I kind of just keep what I need on me, and then everything else in like my car or whatever. But yeah, in that fanny pack, try to put everything that you need in your bag and not really have like stuff that you care about in your other bag, because sometimes people steal. Another tip is don't go home with customers. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but if you are a dancer or a bottle girl, don't get too carried away thinking you can go home with customers, this, that, and the other. Some of the customers be cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you, but there has been too many stories of like girls who go home with customers and they don't come back, or they go missing, and this, that, and the other. People, they be drunk, they be on different stuff, different substances. Y'all have to understand that, like, you be in there probably sober or a little tipsy, but these people, they be on stuff. Like, you have to understand that, so they don't be right in the head. So they have like ulterior motives. You have to really be careful. So another big tip I have is safety. You have to understand that you are working in nightlife and the hours are crazy. You know what I'm saying? You outside at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You need to make sure that you are safe. So if your car is far and it's not like towards the door, you can see your car, then have a security guard walk you to your car or watch you walk you to your car, because you just never know. And people be trying to like rob bottle girls and stuff like that. I've heard a lot of stories about that. So you definitely want to have your security guards. That's what they're there for, to protect you, walk you to your car, or watch you walk to your car. Also, you know what I'm saying, tasers, guns, you probably can't bring it inside, but have it in the car with you, because you just never know when you're gonna need it. I carry this with me. This is kind of my house key, but it also has a few like self-defense things on it. So this is something that I carry every night at work. This right here help you with glass if you're stuck in the car, but you could also hold this, and it's sharp enough to do some damage to a person. So if somebody was trying to rob me or something, I take this, you know what I'm saying, I stick it in there. And then this right here is a really loud alarm that I got from Amazon, and basically you pull the little string and it's gonna let off a really loud alarm and hopefully like scare whoever is trying to walk behind you, chase you, whatever. So yeah, have you some self-defense tools, and you know what I'm saying, be aware of your surroundings when you're walking outside, because you just never know. So once you get to that car, you know, you want to check your car, make sure ain't nobody in the back seat, nothing crazy. Y'all know, like, I be on it with the safety. And then once you're inside, everything's secure, you're going to lock the doors, like, immediately when you get in the car. And then you don't want to sit there. Do not sit there. Don't count your money in the parking lot. Don't do none of that. Literally, like, drive off. Because usually when bottle girls go home, I know at my club, it's like the time that customers are still in the parking lot. So it's like, no, don't be sitting in your car counting your money or, you know, on the phone. No, like literally as soon as you get in your car, lock your door and drive off. So another tip I can give y'all is don't give nobody nothing for free. Nothing for free. If they did not pay for it, do not hand it to them. I've had plenty of girls boo-hoo cry because, you know, they didn't gave out the bottle but didn't get the money for the bottle and the table to drink the liquor, and they're stuck with the tab. I don't know how y'all club is, but at my club, you are responsible for somebody not paying their tab. So you have to really be on customers. Sometimes they be drunk, and yeah, so if they want a bottle, you got to give me your card, and then we're going to cash you out, and then I'm going to bring the bottle. I'm not doing none of this until I get my payment. So yeah, you have to definitely be on people with their payments, because there's some people that try to finesse you. I done definitely got tables walked out on me. Luckily, it wasn't like super high tabs where it's bottles, but yeah, people be trying it. So if you can, always try to make sure you cash them out before handing them much of anything. That can kind of be a gray area sometimes, but for the most part, try to make sure you cash them out before you give any type of product or anything to them. And that kind of just goes into upselling too. Like, you want to run it up. If they want some water, charge them for that $4 or $5 bottle of water. Like, run it up. Ain't nothing for free. Don't give out nothing for free. It is what it is. The only time I really feel bad and I'll give somebody like a cup of water for free is if they're like literally drunk, like slumped over, can't hold themselves up. Then I'll be like, let me get you a cup of water. But other than that, you're gonna pay this $4 for this water bottle. Like, so another tip I have for y'all is to probably get you like either another phone if you at a really popping club, I guess, or if you just want to get like a text-free app number or something like that, or a Google number to give to customers. I literally just don't give my number out. I don't care how it looks, but if you want to, I guess, create your clientele that way, then don't give them your real number. Just really be cautious of how personal you are with customers, because at the end of the day, you still don't know nobody's intentions. So it doesn't matter that you're at the club. You feel like you say, but babes, you definitely want to keep your like personal stuff kind of like covered. You know, it still needs to have like a hint of mysteriousness in there. Just like at the strip club, you literally don't use your real name. You really don't. Some strippers will tell you like all their business, but you're really supposed to create like a whole different life. This is a whole different persona. You know what I'm saying? You can still kind of have hints and little pieces of your actual true self, but for the most part, you want to lie. You don't tell them what area you really live in. You don't tell them what school you actually go to. Don't tell them your schedule. I know some people be asking like, so I can come see you again. That is kind of a gray area. So you kind of gonna have to like, you know what I'm saying, stay on your P's and Q's with that. Sometimes they really do want to come see you again, but some people also want to know what days you work for ulterior motives. So yeah, just be really mindful when you're telling people about you or anything like that. I would definitely recommend, if you could, using like a alias name, a fake name. You can use your middle name just like strippers do. I sadly didn't get a chance to do that at my club because I didn't know that we could, just based on the fact that you do like actual paperwork at bottle girl jobs or whatever for the club. So I thought I had to use my real name, but apparently you don't. You can use an alias, nickname, a shortened version of your name, whatever, and give them that. So I highly recommend doing that. So a really big tip I'm about to give y'all is really just game, and this is how it goes, because you're working with a lot of girls and sometimes it can get really, really petty and catty and all of that. So babes, what I'm gonna tell you is make your money and go home. Make your money and go home. That is the only thing you should be caring about. You ain't come there for friends. You didn't come there to kumbaya. You know, it's cool to be cordial with your coworkers, but they don't need to be at your house. And if you form those type of bonds, you know, like, that's cool. Sometimes people will really find like their BFFs at their club or whatever, but I just want to say, be cautious of like friendships in the club, this and that, telling all your business. It gets really messy and really catty really, really fast. So one thing about me, I'm quiet. I be in the corner. I be minding my business. I'm observant, and I kind of just talk when I'm spoken to. So I'm not too in the mix. I don't be in the drama. I just be looking from afar because I ain't come here for all of that. So I've never really been in drama. I just be looking at the drama because I'm really a make my money and go home type of girl. Like, that's all I'm here for. So yeah, we can be cordial and have vibes like during the shift, but I've just never really been a person to hang out with coworkers outside of work like that. It's very rare of me to do. So you also have to understand, when you're working in this type of industry where like your whole staff is pretty much a group of baddies, like, you have to understand that there's a lot of egos, there's a lot of cliques and mean girls and whatever. You gotta have tough skin. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You have to have tough skin, because I've seen some girls cry. This girl, she said this, she don't like me. Who cares? Who cares? If nobody's putting their hands on you or messing up your money, taking your tables and stuff, then none of that other stuff matters. It doesn't matter. He said, she said, don't nobody care. It don't matter that she gave you a stank look. It don't matter that she don't want to help you take out your bottle. Like, just F all of that, all the pettiness, make your money, go home. That's all that matters. I also want to add have tough skin. I just want to say that because not only do you need tough skin for your club, your staff, or whatever, you're also going to need tough skin for your customers. There's some customers that be wildin'. For example, give y'all a little story time. About a week or two ago, he had this one customer. I don't know if he was drunk, but he went up to a waitress. The waitress told everybody in the group chat because that's how we communicate through group chat. So a customer went up to a waitress and said, "How much is it to sleep with you? You and another waitress," he pointed out, and he was like, "I'll give you 25K to come home with me." So you're gonna get like those weird, creepy, disgusting type of slime ball people. Like there's no way around it. So you have to have tough skin, and you kind of have to like not laugh it off because it's not funny, but like you just, you know what I'm saying, you got to kind of brush it off. So yeah, you're definitely gonna have to learn how to like brush that stuff off, especially with the girls too. Like I said, a lot of girls are petty, they're catty. Some of them be jealous that you're making more money than them or you're selling more bottles than them. So yeah, you kind of have to brush a lot of stuff off and don't let it bother you. So you really need thick skin. And pretty much I don't give a fuck attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't care. You're there to make money, and that's pretty much it. So don't let people get you out of your character, and don't be letting these men talk about some, "Oh, I'll take care of you. All you gotta do is quit your job. I'll take care of you forever." This and that, because they be trying it. Like it's just all type of people in the club, and you have to understand that there are so many different personalities in the club. It can be good or it can be bad. So you need to like mentally prepare yourself for that, because you'll have a lot of story times and like weird encounters working in a club environment, especially a place where I said people are on stuff. They're not just drinking. Some of them come in, they be perks and all of that. Like y'all don't even understand. Like you don't even understand. So I'm trying to tell you before you enter this type of lifestyle what is kind of awaiting for you. And so I also want to say that everything that glitters does not go in the club. I know y'all see on TikTok and YouTube that these girls are consistently making, you know, $800, $1,000. It's usually not like that every night. Now, if you work in a popping club, you probably, you know, walk out with a lot every night. But 9 times out of 10, you have really, really good days where you make your most, and then you have some days where you only making $50. Like, so don't think that it's thousands and thousands and thousands every time you work. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Any serving job, it do not work like that. So y'all have to keep in mind of that too. That's why I said to save your money when you're making a lot of money. Take a percentage and put it away. So next, I want to say that it's really beneficial to get friendly with your staff, even though I just said don't get too buddy-buddy. So what I mean by that is get friendly with your security guards and like your DJ and hookah team and any other like bussers, whatever type of staff you guys have, kind of get buddy-buddy with them. Genuine, of course. I'm not saying like be fake to people, but like try to form genuine bonds, because it's like I just feel like if you're respectful to them, they're more likely to help you out when you don't even realize that you need it. So like at my job, I'm really cool with like the bus boy. Literally, he'll help me with anything. He's super sweet. And if you're a dancer, you want to get buddy-buddy with your DJ, because your DJ is going to make your set, make your stage set. So yeah, definitely get like kind of buddy-buddy with your staff. Just kind of like show respect and acknowledge them. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they overlook all the extra people because they be so focus on their own, like mine. You can't think like, and I'm telling you, when you least expect it, the staff is definitely gonna come through for you. So tipping your security guards and stuff like that, they'll be more than happy to walk you to your car, or you know what I'm saying, like you just have to like think about stuff like that. So you definitely want to like get buddy with your staff, because you never know like when you'll need them or whatever the case may be. So another big tip I have for you is to stay on top of your image, stay on top of your looks. You want to look good every single time that you work. Now, sometimes, obviously, if you like me, sometimes you don't feel like doing the whole entire beat, but still do a little something to be cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be decent and don't have your hair stiff. So I'm always switching up my hair, switching up my nails, this, that, and the other. You just want to always keep yourself up. And that is something that these type of jobs have definitely taught me, and kind of how I learned to like really be like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like keep yourself up, keep yourself did, nails done, hair done. You know what I'm saying? Like just go outside looking good. You definitely want to stay on top of that. Although you are hired at the club, you're still kind of like an independent contractor. When you're a dancer, you're definitely an independent contractor. You work for yourself. But when you work at a club, like you want to look good so that people be like, oh, I want her, or you know, I've seen people give girls tips just for looking pretty. So it's like you really want to look your best because you just never ever know. And also, like I said, your whole entire staff is like a bunch of pretty girls. So you really don't want to put yourself in a position where it's like you the only one that don't look on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to put yourself in that situation. Like, you want to look good. Another big tip I have for you is to save your freaking money. Yes, bottle girls make a lot of money on average, you know what I'm saying, in the club. But you're going to have dry seasons, you're going to have like dry weeks or whatever, and then you're going to be looking stupid because you didn't save your money and you've been buying designer bags and blowing it and doing this, that, and the other. Don't get me wrong, when you first start the job, it's definitely nice to get all that new money, but you need to understand that yes, you can spoil yourself because you worked hard for your money, but you also need to be putting up your money too because you just never know. And also, with that being said, club turnaround is very, very quick. Just like the whole serving industry, it's very, very quick. Within the club, you can literally be there one night and the next day you're fired, you're gone. I've seen it happen. We done been through so many girls since I done been hired. So you definitely have to understand that club turnaround is very, very fast, and there might be something where you get fired tomorrow. Then what you gonna do? Because you didn't save your money and you've been buying designer bags every week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely save your money. And then also, if you have a day job and you can handle a day job, I would highly suggest having a second job. If you have a day job already, I would highly recommend keeping a day job, or if you can handle a day job, then get a day job. I don't have one because I have school during the day, but if you have open availability like that, then I would highly suggest getting some type of day job, just because you honestly don't know when you'll be gone. Like, the club life, you be here one day and gone the next. So I would definitely recommend like having some type of consistent direct deposit money or something like that going on. A side hustle. Most bottle girls, they do hair, they do lashes, dental, nursing. Like, literally everybody got some type of side hustle. So y'all have to understand that bottle girling isn't all what everybody does. A lot of girls still have like 2 or 3 side hustles on the side. So make sure you definitely get you a side hustle or some type of direct deposit job and keep that. Another tip I got for y'all is to take care of yourself. So you need to take care of yourself before you go to the club. You need to eat. Don't be smoking on that hookah with no empty stomach. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be sick. So make sure you take care of yourself because you are the job. Like, you have to be on your feet 8 hours, running around, doing this, that, and the other. Take care of yourself. So before your shift, you wanna make sure you're hydrated, make sure you're fed. Have you a little bag. Don't take it inside, but have you a little bag in the car with like pads or like baby wipes, deodorant, just stuff that you may need during the shift. I say don't take it inside because people be stealing. So just keep your belongings either on you in your fanny pack or have it in the car, like in your trunk. But have it in the car with you so that if you need it, like you need to freshen up or you just got your girl thing during your shift, and you have some stuff in the car for you. So another big tip I have for y'all is to have you some gum. Brush your teeth before the shift and have you some gum. You're going to be talking to customers like this because the music is so loud you can't even hear. So you're going to be talking to customers like this. Make sure you have you some gum. Don't nobody want no pretty girl in their face with smelly breath. So make sure you have some gum, some mint, some something. Also, you want to make sure you have a little change bank, maybe like $20 in ones, because some people really be frugal and they want their $2 in change. So have you a little change bank too, babes. So the last tip I'm going to give y'all in this video is to, if you want, I highly recommend making you a bottle girl page or a dancer page if you want to do like private events and you really want to like take the dancer life as a career, take it serious, then make like a separate page. But yeah, for a bottle girl specifically, I would highly recommend making you a second page, just because it is really annoying when you have to post flyers every single day. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's mandatory at my job. It is so annoying. I hate it. So I don't like putting that on my personal Instagram every single day, because I built my Instagram and y'all not about to ride off my Instagram and get y'all numbers up based off of me. So I created my own bottle girl page separately, and I feel like it's more beneficial that way, because so on my bottle girl page, I have pictures of the club, I got pictures of the sections, I have pictures of birthday section layouts and all of that. And it kind of really just shows your customers like the different stuff that we can do for them and the different sections that they can be in. Yeah, so I highly recommend making you like a second little Instagram page since it's free, and just like really and really just dedicating that page to your club to try to get like your bookings and everything. Make sure you use your hashtags and all of that. So yeah, I highly recommend like a second page. That way your page isn't becoming oversaturated and flooded with the club's stuff, because it's gonna get annoying. You're gonna lose followers because people are not coming to see a bunch of club flyers. They're coming to look at you on your page. You feel me? So that wraps up this video. That's all the tips and tricks I have for you guys at this moment. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope these videos were very helpful for you on your journey of becoming a bottle girl or a dancer and all of that. So I hope you guys love this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn that post notification bell on so the next time that I drop a video, you don't know when, then you'll be notified. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram, and I will see y'all in my next video. I love you guys.